Hey, what's up? It's Dana. Praise the Lord. What we're going to do really quick is talk about no shows. Oh, that can be so stinking annoying. And most importantly, a waste of time. All right, so I'm going to give you about 2 to 3 strategies. I want to keep this video literally less than 10 minutes. Make sure you actually watch the entire video so you can get all these steps. One, we're going to go over why they happen. Um, because sometimes agents are a little full of themselves and not realize that they are indeed a part of business. Okay, so anyone who's going to tell you we get rid of all your no, that's not possible. We people have lives. So we're going to actually go over a couple reasons, and it'll help you understand why we have some of the strategies or tactics in place to make sure people show up to their appointments and mitigate and decrease that amount of no-show rates. Okay. And like I said, and then we'll go ahead and go through some of the strategies. So let's keep it nice, simple, and to the point. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I did a little document for you guys, and you guys can totally screenshot it, do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, the goal is for this to better your situation, okay? All right, so let's turn me into a beautiful little circle. All right, so why do no-shows happen? The first mind frame that I need you to set into is people value things with their time. It's extremely important. We value things with our time. We talk to our friends because we value them. We go to work because we value the paycheck. We literally go places we enjoy because we value them. So I first need you to remember people value their time, and that's how they show with their care what they care about. Okay, so why do no shows happen? Let's get out of our agent brains for a second and remind ourselves that our perfect client when it comes to helping them get life insurance to build generational wealth is one, they are a mom, a dad, they're working. We want them to be able to afford their policy. They're busy. They care about the people in their life and their family. They have, like, these people are real people. Stop thinking that leads are these just people who have no lives and they're just waiting to show up on a call with you. That's not true, okay? So first, let's give our clients some grace that they're working individuals. And when was the last time you had planned somewhere to go and you didn't show up? Okay, boom. So one, we know that people show that they care about something because they value their time and that's how they show up. And then number two, that they're regular working class people who are interested in building generational wealth. Okay. Now, why do no-shows happen? Number one, it's a bad lead. They didn't know exactly what they signed up for. So that's the first thing. Um, Maybe they're not showing up and not showing the way they value something because they don't know what they actually signed up for. So you need to identify this extremely freaking quickly, and I'll tell you in the solutions what to do to kind of combat this. Okay? They don't know. That's simply what it is. They didn't show up because they have no idea what the heck y'all was going to talk about. All right, number two, a lack of value. It was just an appointment, and a lack of value wasn't established on the initial call. All right, so there's two situations here. So I've seen clients, like our clients at SCkALE, appointment set to death, okay? They'll get on the line with you and they assume that you don't have time, and that's the worst thing. You know what they say about people who assume? You make a out of me and you and your client is that you assume that when you're going through the script and you're like, hey, how have you been, and they're like, oh, I'm great, how are you? And then they're like, oh, okay, can we actually do this a little bit later, like I'm about to run at the house? And immediately, like, yeah, let's go ahead and set an appointment. And then you set an appointment. Well, first, hold on a second. Did you give any value on that call? One, to make them want to continue with the call, or number two, when you actually set the appointment, did you actually leave them with value for desire to come back? Okay, so here, 100% in the beginning of your script, when it comes to a sense of urgency, hey, it sounds like you are busy, but I know that you filled out the information online because when you saw the ad, you thought about someone that you cared about, maybe your children or your husband. Um, does that ring a bell that you're interested in life insurance because um, you want to make sure that in the event that something were to happen to you, that they're okay no matter what? Boom, there is value there, right? Oh, I know that you saw the information about the IUL that has, compound interest and you're able to borrow back from the policy in retirement. Yeah, that. Remind them of the value immediately so you can go for the one call close and make sure you do what you needs to be done about getting another family protected and you being able to do this for a living, right? Pay your bills. But also, are you establishing value on the call for them to want to continue this conversation, or are they pushing you off because okay, you haven't given me no value in the first like 30 seconds of this call, I gotta go, right? And then when they, let's say they are indeed in a compromising situation where they can't talk right now, did you leave value? Like some of our clients who run maybe Ethos or America or something like that, there's certain benefits with this policy where you can say, hey, and make sure that when we go ahead and schedule this appointment for later today at 3 p.m., one of my clients just uh, was approved and qualified for a free will and trust. I would love when we're setting up your insurance policy to see if I can get that for you too. Do you see how I just left the client with an immense amount of value that has them desiring to want to come and show up to the appointment? Okay. Again, I have an entire appointment setting script video. I'll link it right after this one if you want to know how to correctly and profoundly and valuably, if that's even a word, set an appointment. Okay, but definitely a lack of value. They didn't show up to the appointment because they don't understand the value, okay? And then fear. Do they not understand what is at stake? There should be a level and essence of fear with this product because at the end of the day, if you are a mother, if you are a father, if you are walking around with nothing in place in the event that you were to pass away, when you and I both know we don't know the day or the hour. Like I remember being on the line with a client and I'm like, hey, like I understand that we want to schedule this for later, but quick question. You just told me you don't have anything in place. So God forbid if you were to pass away or get into a car accident, uh, how much would that change your family's life? Like we have to be very mindful that this is life-changing income that can literally within moments be distributed down to your family on something that is inevitably going to happen, death, right? Or your family going to have to do a first fry for you, or little things like that. So do they not understand what's at stake? We move for two things, for value and the opposite direction, fear. Why do we always put on our turn signal? It's because we're fearful that if we don't, something will happen, there will be a consequence, right? So I need you to establish a healthy amount of fear in your client because that's what we're fighting for as life insurance agents. Like, do you know what could happen to your family if you don't put anything in place? So no, we can talk about this later, right? And so they don't know what's at stake. And then last one, life, hello. Like, bruh, life happens. I don't know about you, but randomly my toddlers could be wreaking havoc on my life and it's close to bedtime. It's 7 o'clock. I knew I scheduled an appointment, but crap, I really didn't talk to the person. I don't know the person. I don't have any guilt associated not to coming because I don't even talk to this person. So yeah, life happens, okay? I scheduled the appointment but didn't know I had Bible study later tomorrow. So, oh crap, life just happened. So again, all these things, I hope you would understand psychologically. You are a client too to different businesses and a customer, and so you need to be mindful that this is why no shows happen, okay? And so stop thinking it's the end of the world. All right, next, let's go. I told you I wanted this video less than 15 minutes so that you're good to go and you can get the value and start implementing immediately. So now, first off, because I just want to be very mindful of why I shared why do they happen, is you need to be graceful, okay? What we do in sales and selling life insurance, you need to have grace and be respectful to your clients because it is an honor for you to do business with them. And that's kind of posture that I want you to have when dealing with your clients. It is an honor for us to do business with them, for them to trust us and put their life, the life after death in our hands by guiding them. So be grateful, okay? And have grace. All right, now how can we avoid no-shows? Number one, so at SCkALE, we have automated appointments. So when a client sees the advertisement for our clients, like when the person who wants life insurance, they indeed have the option to absolutely immediately schedule an appointment without even talking to anyone, and it would go straight on the client's like book. And so one of the things that we've encouraged our agents to do, all of our clients, is call immediately, despite the appointment coming in. Call immediately. To me, an appointment just says, "Ooh, I'm really, really excited to learn about this." That doesn't mean that that's going to be the most convenient or right now isn't an option. It just wasn't on my calendar because it was right now. So what I love is if a lead comes in, you're calling that baby immediately. Hey, how have you been? Well, hi, Layla. I saw that you just booked an appointment on my calendar, but I first just wanted to introduce myself. Well, um, what did you understand about the video you watched? Boom, immediately start running the call. Maybe they have time. And I'm going for the one call close, getting them in and out so they don't have to freaking worry about death or even have this conversation ever again. Like, you know what I mean? And so I'm running the one call close. Now, if they stop me and say, hey, well, I right now isn't the best time. I did book an appointment for tomorrow at 3. Can we just keep that? Again, I'm going to share the value, right? And put a healthy amount of fear. Okay, because they just said right now isn't the most convenient time. They didn't say that not right now I can't do it. So again, it's my duty, it's my responsibility, it's my honor to get these families covered. So if I need to remind them how important this is, oh baby, that's exactly what I'm going to do before you shove me off to an appointment and don't understand. I did not do my duty as an agent if I didn't explain how severe this is and you're driving around every single day. Someone is not going back home to their families tonight, you know? And unfortunately, God forbid if it was you, I need to make sure that you are covered, okay? So making sure you call the client immediately despite a booked appointment, build rapport, make them fall in love with you. Do not give them like come on, let's go for it, all right? And if they push you off, then go ahead, stick with the appointment, but make sure you're leaving them with value. Hey, actually, I'm really excited to talk to you because the last person I was on the line with actually got a free will and trust they with their policy. So make sure you show up at 3 p.m. So that I can see if you qualify for that. Again, expectation higher your status. Hey, and my company only has me helping about 10 to 15 families a week. So I don't want to take this opportunity away from another family. So I just want you to know that I'm 100% dedicated to showing up to this appointment at 3 p.m. Are you 100% committed? Boom, make them making a commitment, right? That one, there's no lacking of value. Not only am I going to get you covered, but I'm also going to help you get a free will and trust and see if you qualify for that, right? And then fear. And hey, like I understand, but please make sure you just told me you had 3 kids, all under the age of 5. I cannot have you out here with no life insurance, God forbid if something happened. Like you are 36 years old. Thank God nothing happened yet because you don't have anything in place. So I need you to be 100% committed to coming to this appointment tonight because I would feel absolutely horrible if I got a bad phone call. Okay. So, boom, do you see the authority in that? That I take my job so seriously and people will give you the energy you give them. I'm not in sales, I am a generational wealth builder. And if you came to my line, remember, I don't bombard people's life. The leads that we create, which then also leads me into my next one, uh, yeah, I don't bombard people's life. People reach out to me for insurance. So, honey, I'm going to get you what you need because it sparked something in your mind when you filled out that information, okay? So, boom, call immediately. Second, voice message. So, I was literally on a training with a client and they're like, "Hey, I need to get my no-shows up." I'm like, well, who are you? You're not important to them until you speak to them. So how about you create that importance if they don't answer the call? So what I told them is what you want to do is when you get at your desk for the day and you see all the leads that came in, right? What you want to do is go to all your booked appointments first and you're going to give them a call. Once you call them, if they answer the phone, go for the one call close, right? Now, if they don't answer the phone, you got to continue with your day. We need high productivity. What you're going to do is you are going to pull out that phone and you are going to leave a voice message. So it's the same exact thing as building rapport, but get them excited. And so I would leave a voice message and say, hey, what's up, Dana? I'm actually your licensed agent who's going to be helping you get your life insurance policy set up. I know that you saw, Prince Donnell's ad. I'm honored to be helping you and your family. So I know we have a scheduled appointment at 3 p.m., but I just wanted to give you a heads up that my company only has me helping 10 to 15 clients a week. And so I want you to know how important this is to me because you booked an appointment. So I'm going to let you know I'm 100% committed to showing up to the call today at 3 p.m. Just make sure you're there and you're 100% committed. I know when you saw that ad, it sparked something, and I just want to make sure if I can take care of you that you know I'm going to be there. And I just finished up with a client, and they actually qualified for a free will and trust. So I'll talk to you at 3 and see if you even qualify, but have an absolute amazing start to your day and talk to you at an appointment. Bye. Dude. That took 60 seconds of my time. I established authority. I gave them my beautiful personality. I told them that I was committed to them. They heard my voice. They know my name now. And now they have responsibility to show up and they have something to look forward to. You should be doing that to every single appointment before they get on the line the morning of, okay? And then lastly, um, you guys better comment and let me know if you guys are going to use that one because that one's so good. I love it. It's nothing like hearing a voice message with a nice, peppy voice, excited to, meet with you. Oh my gosh, I'm crossing 15 minutes. I tried to do it, but I want to give you value. I'm not going to short it. Now, the last one, marketing. Again, this goes back to that bad lead situation. One of the reasons they could not be showing up to the call is that it's a bad lead. And to me, y'all know my definition of a bad lead. You can go watch that video as well. Is a lead who doesn't know what you're calling about. Okay, and so I would always say when you're looking for a lead vendor or an insurance marketing partner, we personally show and give all our clients access to the ads that are running for them. Um, so if you are with a lead vendor right now, demand you see the assets of where these leads are coming. A lot of the time, new agents don't know to ask that question and they're so excited and jaded by just like, oh my gosh, I need business. I want to talk to people. You know what I mean? But I would absolutely, this is a non negotiable for anybody you do business with. You need to freaking ask them, I need to see the assets. I need the Facebook ad library. I need to see what my client is seeing before getting on here, or you run in the opposite direction as quickly as possible, okay? And so let me show you an example of what would be a great advertisement, all right? So that you know, oh, that's why they're showing up to the call because they were educated, they were excited. So let me go ahead and pull this up. This is one of the IUL ads we run on behalf of the clients. Yeah, okay. You see, there's no bait and switch in that. We don't play with that, okay? So if your client isn't literally seeing what they're showing up for, you got a little bit of a problem, okay? And I can't fix that. I mean, I can fix that if you came to us, but I sorry, honey. Okay. So yeah, if you're working with a lead vendor now, ask to see exactly what is it that your client is seeing. All right. I hope you have an absolute amazing freaking day. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do the whole shebang. Make sure you screenshot this, and most importantly, make sure you utilize it. Go ahead and check out our Telegram chat in the like description. There's a link to a chat with over 1,000 agents where you can get support, training, all that kind of stuff, and we'll be able to help you and kind of get some more. But oh, get to getting good, guys. Get to getting good. This is what it takes to learn these little minute things that you think make not a difference. Because if you think about it, you get on the phone with two more people in a day, dude. The odds of even if your close ratio is at 50%, you're closing an IUL. And to be quite frank, if you're doing this full time, a deal a day keeps debt away. Um, and a deal a day keeps the mission going. Okay. And so have an absolute amazing day. I'm Dana, and I'm going home to my children.